Hello and welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at a free-to-play game called Fantasy Realms Online. For any old school fan of MMORPGs, this is a sandbox MMO. Also, you might remember the style. Very, very reminiscent of Ultima Online, which very popular in the late 90s and even early 2000s. I remember UO2 being announced and then disappearing. It uses a very free system. I am taking a caster, mage, so there's a skill-based system. I really wanted to take black magic, but it's for evil characters, so I have to make my character evil first. You use skills to go ahead and upgrade your stats. On top of that, you have your stats, so int will increase my damage, knowledge will increase my mana and regen. My staff is for smacking, concentration for thinking, so get mana back, and then the magic for damage. You can see there were 6 different archetypes. I chose the mage. As a shocker, I always choose a mage. Now, let's get into the game itself. The graphic style, the movement, the tile set, all very reminiscent of Ultima Online, along with the fact that it's very sandboxy. There is no story, there's no quest, it just drops you in the world and do what you want to do. Now, some of the modern creature comforts of more recent MMOs, not going to be in there. This is a very small game. I also will say that when I tried to switch the resolution to 1900 by 1200, it did crash on me. So, it's brand new game, still in beta. Developers seem really excited, and it looks like it's promising for anyone that's a fan of that style of game. I mean, I grew up playing UO and love that game. There's a lot you can do to interact. There's also, you're not necessarily a good player. You can steal from other players, so this is not necessarily the friendliest of game. But let's go ahead and see the combat, and not just this little dock area introducing me to the game. The UI at times can be a little bit clunky, figuring out how you're moving. Also, you hold right-click to move. I didn't see WASD, I didn't see just click to move. Although I think double-clicking the location might help. And then the UI little boxes towards the bottom left or middle left that show you what you can do. All of those, they feel a little bit, I don't know, Baldur's Gate 2-ish. You can have rebindable keys. I didn't figure out how to make it work, though. But beyond that, the UI, there's a decent amount going on. Above your portrait, towards the right, is your backpack. On the map, above it towards the left, is your spell book, which are my abilities. And then those icons towards the middle, on the left side, that one right there I'm clicking is the attack button, so I'm going to go up to the deer, and I'm just going to smack him with my stick. Take it. It takes a little while. Again, I'm a mage, and I'm hitting a deer. Over there, we got the ability to smelt ingots. I don't have any ingots, so I'd have to go out and gather them, do some crafting. I didn't actually go ahead and do that. Sandbox games are known for, they don't have really an end game. You just do what you want to do. You go out, you craft, you build a house, you set up routes, and you just play the game. There is no real guidance. You just do what you want to do. So Fantasy Realms Online is no different. You just have the freedom to go out and play. And if you want to go and hunt deer, you can hunt deer. If you want to loot dungeons, you can go to dungeons. If you want to just be a crafter, you can be a crafter. You can just come over here and click on this. I don't have any of the necessary materials. Now I'm going to go look at a dungeon and see what happens. So I found this nice little graveyard in here, and I remember the graveyard near Moonglow with the Lich and all that. But I came down to the dungeon, I'm probably not prepared, as what's his name from Warcraft would say. Pull out my book, cast some spells. I'm going to cast the light on myself. The game does use a reagent system, so you do need to have reagents to cast spells. I didn't see if you could gather them. I didn't explore too much. I only explored for about an hour, so I do remember in UO I spent a lot of time going to towns when they were restocked and buying all of the reagents. Alright, looks like we're going to have a ghoul pop up on us. You can rebind these keys. I could not figure out how to get the rebinding to work, but I could sit here and just cast Fireball over and over again. Looks like this could be trouble. He's not taking too much damage, and I'm running out of mana here. I get my spellbook pulled up again. Again, you can rebind these, I just haven't yet. which really suggests it because the UI is pretty small. The book takes up like a quarter of the screen, maybe a third. Looks like I'm down to 12 hit points out of 36 or 5. Uh-oh. I'm trying to heal myself a little bit, but my heal is a lesser heal, not very strong. Get this out of the way. Cast. I am out of mana. I covered up my mana bar, but you can't see that, but I am in fact out of mana. Let's go and try to smack him with a... or cast a spell on him. The ghoul is pretty low, though, so I don't know. This dungeon is obviously... I need some gear before I came in here. I'm definitely not ready. Low health. Down to 2. Oh, I've died. Well, anyone that does not like corpse running, good luck. This game, much like UO, you start off dead, you have to go back run to your corpse. Like the game, check it out. It's available for free, called Fantasy Realm Online. It's currently being developed. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye!